Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Monogatari. Tonight on episode 11 of Shinobumonogatari. Let me just boom. Okay, so the situation is as follows. It's been 3 weeks, I know. Yeah, I don't even have an excuse this time. Shit just happened. You know what I mean? I blinked, and then 3 weeks had passed, and yeah. Anyways, I have just rewatched a bunch of what I was talking about part of the episode, so I'm in it to win it. Okay, the memory is fully clear. Fully locked in, ready to rumble. A little bit of comments I wanted to respond to. It's sorted out. I'm gonna be watching Morgan 2 weeks ago. Come on, brother, what is it? And somebody else said, when is the new episode, man? I can't wait. I'm sorry, guys. Or this, don't worry, I prefer watching Monogatari slowly and restrain myself to not watch it all instantly. There we go. That's what we're looking forward to. And I'm not even blaming MTBB for this next one, because that was kind of part of my, large part of my excuse for the last episode being late, was I was waiting for a specific set of subtitles. I'm just giving up on that at this point. We're just gonna do the usual subs. I don't know. I think it's the Crunchyroll subs or whatever. But we're doing a more normal group of subs this time because we're not gonna do that game again. I know we already kind of repeated it a little bit. We're not doing it again. Anyways, let's talk about the show instead about my me being bad at the game. So few things. I know, yeah, this guy's freaking lost. No, I'm not lost. Let me start here. Let me start in this comment. Because I thought these were really good points. No. I'm going to start here instead. Hachikuji. So a large part of the last episode was about Hachikuji interrupting Gan's plan. Because Hachikuji sent the note thing to Araragi, and then Araragi pulled up to the shrine, and then Deathtopia is mummy moding right there, and then we send Araragi to hell. Just kidding, he's in heaven, right? And so there's kind of a question of why is Hachikuji playing with us a little bit, but also are we on where are the lines being drawn a little bit, right? And so this is a good line that was cut in the anime that I think is very relevant to all that. It says, I decided that I wouldn't console her about this case. It was different from when she didn't have her position. Now that she'd become a god, I didn't want to stick Hachikuji in a dilemma between oddities and humans. Haha, you don't know me as well as you think you do, Araragi-san. You'll never put me in a dilemma because I'm always on your side, Araragi-san. As long as I'm with Araragi-san, even hell isn't such a bad place. A really cute reference to Mayoi Hell, right? Because that's kind of what happened, and it wasn't that bad because it was her and Araragi, and that was actually such a fun little arc. I really like that arc. But also B, it's very much Hachikuji saying I'm with you, you know? And I trust Hachikuji implicitly because it's Hachikuji, you know? So I was more so a large part of last episode, I was more so bewildered's too strong a term. But it's just Hachikuji, what are you plotting? What are you scheming? I trust that your scheme is going to be good for me, but why scheme in the first place, right? It's probably just to get around Araragi, because Araragi can be kind of stubborn about things. So I can see her dodging stuff, right? In that kind of way, but we'll just kind of see what her, and also I would say her and Deathtopia, because that was kind of my thought from last episode, that they had kind of colluded. But you know, who could say? Who can say? We'll have to figure that out. But yeah, so I thought that was a good place to start, because there was kind of that thing thrown out about Gon saying oh, she's an oddity, she'll be on the oddity side, and that was Gon's reason for not including Hachikuji, if I'm remembering correctly, right? So yeah. Now, separate thing, I thought these were some really fun points. About Deathtopia and Hachikuji's side, I just don't have enough clues, so here's some additional points. Deathtopia can just starve herself without needing poison, with creating zombies instead of eating them. Or did she meet the other two students? So I'm taking this in response to her being a mummy, where it's yeah, if she really wanted to put herself in a really bad position, then she could have just starved herself. So why specifically is she a mummy instead of starving herself? That's kind of what I think with that, right? And so I think it just has to connect. I mean, it has to connect to the basketball girls, in some kind of way, because that's the people she was presumably snacking on. Did she eat the other two missing students? Oh, because we're still missing the two. Yeah, because 5 are missing and we've only found 3 mummies. That's a really good plot point too that I've kind of slipped my mind a little bit. I don't think she would have just eaten them. I feel like because I feel like Hachikuji wouldn't be as cool with Deathtopia, because I feel like Hachikuji and Deathtopia are kind of cool with each other right now. And I would be surprised if Hachikuji was cool with Deathtopia if Deathtopia had eaten 2 humans. Because Hachikuji is on Team Araragi, and Araragi wouldn't be really cool with that. He would be kind, he wouldn't be a huge fan of two girls getting munched on, right? He's kind of the savior a little bit. So I wouldn't imagine that she would just straight up eat them. But I would imagine that she mummified them in some way, or like, I don't know. If she did, like, we are in a heaven, so like, is there a non-zero chance that one of the missing students is gonna like show up in heaven and be like, yeah, Deathtopia ate my ass. Oh, okay, well, like, ate me. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, anyways. When Araragi dies, Shinobu regains all her powers. Maybe they needed her. So that's a second interesting idea, which is kind of like, why kill Araragi in the first place? Which, he's in heaven right now, so he's dead. And so the idea that now Shinobu gets a power-up could be very relevant, but I'm not sure for what. Like, why would Hachikuji and Deathtopia want that? I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I could see, like, I kind of was given the thought last episode about, like, oh, Araragi's been sent to, like, the human form of Shinobu with Princess Acerola, and so Deathtopia is now going to work with the vampiric form of Shinobu with, like, Kiss Shot, like, full vampire mode, right? And so sending Araragi up there, and then he's interacting with the human part, and then Shinobu goes full vampire mode, like, still down here, like, in the living world, could be kind of part of something there. Maybe there's a world that, like, Shinobu with in full vampiric mode can, like, cure Deathtopia from the mummy situation or something, which then would be, like, a really cute parallel to, like, back in whatever, what was it called? Freaking the really cool Acerola Deathtopia introduction arc, right? Whatever that was called. I'm trying to think of it, and the only thing that's coming to brain is Shinobu Mustard over and over. I'm stuck on Shinobu Mustard, bro. But it would be like a cute parallel to, I think, that, where there was like a really fun scene where Deathtopia bit Shinobu, or I guess at the time Princess Acerola, and then they like, they both started flying and shit. I feel like I could see a similar scene, almost vice versa, where Shinobu does that for Deathtopia, but I'm not sure exactly, like, I don't know, I don't know exactly how to cure I don't know how to cure mummification with vampirism. We're working with situations that, like, I don't understand, so it's kind of hard to guess that. But yeah, that's a thought, right? That could be a use for her in that way, in the living world. I mean, it's kind of a question: are we sending Araragi up there for Araragi to do something, or are we sending him up there so that Shinobu can do something? Because it could be either. Honestly, it probably is both. I would guess both. And then beautiful princess is trying to hide her inner beauty, not the outer. I think that's why she's wearing a mask that's not just ugly but looks like a devil. Yeah, I think that makes sense, right? Because, like, devil implies, like, negative character traits, which then is clued into inner beauty as opposed to just outer. Like she could just cover herself in mud and like poop if she wanted to just look ugly. But, like, a devil mask is like, I agree that's a good read, right? This is pretty much saying we can trust Hachikuji. I just hope that Hachikuji annoying Gon will be fine. I like this idea, too, that maybe Gon's plan was buying time for Kagenui to come. In which case, it would almost be that Gon was, putting Araragi on the case? Well, it's crazy, because if Gon's worried, like, buying time implies that there's, like, a threat that you need to be, like, curtailing for long enough, right? But I feel like the threat, if anything, maybe Gon just doesn't have enough information, but I feel like what Deathtopia wants, what we know what Deathtopia wants is Shinobu. And so bringing Araragi into the equation is kind of just accelerating the problem, if nothing else, because whatever Deathtopia wants is something to do with Shinobu, and so bringing Shinobu with Araragi into the situation is going to cause problems, doing the whole, oh, don't tell Shinobu thing. Like, that's kind of just, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy where you're creating your own problem a little bit. So, I don't know. I don't know I never know what Gon's really planning because she's just freaking always wilding. But I think the idea that, like, she's buying time for Kagenui, like, it could work for sure. It's just, like, I don't know. Why bring, like, I almost wanted to say, like, why bring Araragi into it? But the point of bringing Araragi in was to, like, deal with the problem. And so that also makes sense, because I guess Gon wouldn't want a bunch of random students to keep getting, like, drained, So I guess, I don't know. It's always a question of how much Gon knows, because Gon always pretends to know more than she does. So I would say that maybe Gon was just trying to like slow down the problem, and so bringing Araragi in would work. But then as soon as she realizes it's a like, but you're also got to know that you're bringing Shinobu into the equation, and that's kind of just accelerating the problem. So I don't know. Gon's probably got this figured out, but Hachikuji came in clutch. I'll put it that way. That's probably my closest guess to what is kind of going on there. But yeah, rip the cryptology manga apparently. I didn't. That's kind of sad that it was like a had thing because I did that is such a cool idea that it's so like relevant to like the current stuff. So it's sad that it's like this comment right here is sad. I'll even heart it because I like that the information was nice. But yeah, anything else? What I really want to know about the Hachikuji figurine are the panties lore accurate? I will never learn that for any of you. I don't think I want to. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what Hachikuji's panties are supposed to look like. Like that's not in my memory bank, man. Wait, do I? Wait, I'm digging. Does it have the little bear on it? Is it supposed to have a little bear on it, or is it like hearts? I don't even know. I think I'm just like guessing. I don't like guessing this. This is strange. Final thing, never doubt Hachikuji. Agreed. Basically, Pog. Okay. Last episode, let me pull it up. I think it's this one. The thing I want to look at, and kind of replay for myself. I'm writing these the wrong way, huh? Is why Hachikuji's stated reasoning for sending Araragi to hell. Yeah. I feel like that's not a living corpse, but more in really bad condition. True. Oh, the blood lake. Isn't that what she said? Let me see here. Let me just replay this. Go back to hell. That's a crazy thing to tell somebody. It's blood pond hell. So she's saying blood is the cure. But yeah, because couldn't you snack on another vampire? That's literally what that's what Deathtopia did to Dog Pack. What was his name? Her assistant, her servant. You can snack on another vampire. So like, I'm sure Deathtopia getting a bite of Shinobu would cook, but maybe the meal wouldn't be good enough unless Shinobu went to full power, in which case we have to kill Araragi. I like that idea. That is a really good idea. Yeah, because she's saying that blood's the cure. Hachikuji! My second homeland is a crazy way to describe hell. Okay, that really is it though. She really just says it's blood hell, and then we're left to speculate on the rest. Also, this is a reference to Katana Garari. A couple people said that. That's kind of fun. I've never seen that though. Will I ever see that? That's the question. We'll see. But yeah, okay. Honestly, I'm kind of good to just jump to this next episode. I'm excited. I also know that the Tsukihi Undo, that was in the comments. I didn't say, but the Tsukihi Undo OP is coming out sometime December. It's December 1st right now, so that should be exciting. Whenever that happens, that'll be fun to watch. It doesn't even like we don't even have an OP for this season, right? I'm pretty sure we don't. This is 10 here. Yeah, I feel like there's been like no OPs. Have I been tripping or what? I feel like there's been no OPs, which is fine because I mean, I don't need an OP to have a good time, but I wouldn't mind it. All right, anyways, episode 11. Let's just get this going without me yapping. In a 3, a 2, a 1. Bang. Okay. Subtitles, please be on. Okay, looks good. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, wait, run it back. I know it's 11 seconds deep. Run it back. I was not paying attention. They start flashing shit. All right. Episode 11 for real this time. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Okay. Full attention. What's up, Asa? Rolla? Even back then, it was a conversation. I almost committed suicide, just like this. Oh, right. True. I agree with that. Are you already feeling it? Yeah, he's feeling the effects. Oh shit. Why is it not surprising? It surprised me. Oh, because she's divine or whatever? Okay. Because she that girl. Yeah? Princess Acerola came here. That's so crazy. That's what I was saying last episode. That is such a crazy thought. Well, I was saying it a little differently, but that's so crazy. That like your soul could like go to heaven and then there's still the rest of you down there, or like something like that. Come with me. Come with me, Lord Araragi. It's beautiful. The town. All that is fair will inevitably fade. Well, yeah, but speeding it up is a little different. She definitely sped that shit up a lot. She's okay. I should have died before I met Suicide Master. She feels a burden. Okay. Okay, so she just yoinked him. Mr. Lion or Miss Bear, she's so pleasant to even animals, bro. Okay. They're more than just like predators. But even if they were carnivores, then I have messed with the natural order. No. Seems honesty is a virtue too. Hey, she just sassed him so hard. It wouldn't be an... Yeah, okay. And that's why you pulled me here. Okay, nope, she says, my fault, didn't mean that. What do you mean by that, though? Ooh, and hell blood is probably low quality. Actually, wait, actually true? It needs to be found here. The most divine. So, dude, Dr. Pepper blood? What do you mean? That's just gourmet. Oh, me? Me. Yeah, okay, I get it. Oh. I thought she was about to take off the mask. Oh, she is. Okay. Dang, his hair is long, bro. Wait, I'm Araragi for real. Oh, a little smooch. Okay. So how is this exactly transporting blood? Is she like... Wait, is this an OP? I was just complaining about that. What is, wait, this is kind of lit. Yo, what is going on? Oh shit. It's a classic Shinobu styled one, bro. These are always so fun. Hachikuji! Look at her. What is she dropping? What is she gifting to the world? All the mummies? The basketball students? Ooh, this is a funky one. Homegirl? Who was that? Wait, I'm not sure who that person was. I'll need to look it back. Ooh, wait, what were those shadows? There were like shadows there for a second. Oh, it's a horror movie. It's a donut break. Shinobu mustard! Shinobu mustard! Oh, that was, dude. Wait, there weren't even lyrics for that. Wait, that's so weird. Why weren't there lyrics? We're already back? What? What? Wait, how are we already back? Wait. Araragi! She ripped it off. Ow! Oh, it regrew. Easy clap. Gon's here? What is happening? Dude, okay. What is I thought we were gonna be in heaven for longer. I thought wait, we haven't done anything. We just smooched. What did the smooch do? Maybe he got blood in his mouth? Maybe he got she bit her lip and then gave him a transfer? That's why his mouth is still closed? Okay. He got blood in his mouth, trust. Now he has to go make out with Deathtopia. That's crazy. Who gave her the sword? Shinobu! Oh wait, that's... Oh wait, that's the other one. Wait, I'll need to read that back. He can't speak. I think he got blood in his mouth. He definitely do, bro. Don't spit it at her. You need to keep that shit. Yeah, go to Deathtopia. Get over there. What a crazy thing for everyone else to witness in that room, bro. Yeah, it's like CPR. Garn's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, bro? Man, that was so fast. Oh, it was just saliva? Oh, I thought it would be blood. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, that worked. Maybe she did just starve herself. That'd be so crazy to me, though. Like, her condition got so much worse. That would be... Right. It's just the mummy thing. It's gotta be the same like related to the girls. You know, it can't just be that she just starved herself. Like, there's gotta be an extra element. That's my old buddy. Okay. That sounds like Gon wants to interrogate us. No, we can't leave. Let her snooze, man. Okay. I'd expect that there's now one more mummy out there, right? Just chilling somewhere. I wonder, but... Why is this relevant, though? Would that, if that were the case, he's saying. Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. Are people mummifying even it? Even if, yeah, when that's crazy, dude. If people are mummifying when she was unconscious, that's crazy. Then I'm completely lost. Then I'm gone. Bottom of a reservoir. That's crazy. How did you find them?
ひどい場所だ。悪意さえ感じる。陰湿で矮小な、そしてかなり一般的な人間性を感じる。こうなると、もう一人の行方不明の部員もどこかでひっそりミイラ化していると考えるべきでしょう。
Right, that's what I'm assuming.
少なくとも楽観できる要素はなさそうだね。5人目で終わりとも限らないし。
5人目、奇跡そうはじゃん。
Why not?
今頃全力を挙げて捜索されていることだろうが。
私だったら土に埋めますね。より見つかりにくいでしょう。
Hachiguchi's talking about the best way to get rid of bodies, bro. Wait, what do you mean basically like that? Oh, what do you mean then who buried her? Okay. Could she have done that to herself? I don't know. It sounds like you need somebody else to do that. Oh, you need to code break it again? We need to go pull up on our girl? No? Yes? Oh boy. Should I pause it and crack it myself? I can do it, guys. I can crack the code. Really?
無視できない筆頭の容疑者であったことは確かだがね。
じゃあ、他の容疑者としてはどんな吸血鬼を想
I
定していたん
mean,
ですか?
but it can't be K. K was the name of the first girl, yeah?
マスターに罪をなすりつけようとしている吸血鬼の存在は想定できるよね。
Or another vampire. Maybe she successfully vampirized one of the basketball people?
自分は安全に吸血行為ができる。そう考えた吸血鬼がいたとするなら。
そのためにスーサイドマスター本人をミイラ化させた。じゃあ B7779 が署名だったとして、その署名は偽の署名だったということか。
リビングメッセージだったとしても。
Bro, if somebody got the win over Deathtopia, that'd be crazy.
決死にして必死にして万死の吸血鬼デストピアビルトゥオーゾスーサイドマスターなりって名乗りを上げたら。
Oh, wait, that's actually kind of fact. She does introduce her full name. That's actually really funny. I didn't even think about that. She actually self-reports her entire name immediately. Okay. Oh yeah, Gon, you're a moderate. Yeah, you'd never do that. That's so true. Sure. Yeah, literally. Literally. Yeah, you're not a moderate. You're trying to ice her right now. Don't play with me, Gon. Stop reading my mind. Okay. Yeah. Hangu. A phone. Nice. Of course, she got that as her lock screen. 8228610. Did you just solve it? Oh no, he's gonna. Okay.
その辺は任せるよ。私は何でも知っているけれど、暗号は苦手だ。もっとも、暗号を残していたことよりも、暗号を携帯電話に残していたことの方が材料としては強い。
Why leave it on a phone?
これまでの被害者のそれと違い、ロックが解けているということだからね。
Why do that?
これで被害者の個人情報は私に筒抜けってわけだ。さてと、次はお待ちかね。八九時ちゃんのお話を聞こうか。口止めされていたからその辺の説明をお客さんたちには後回しにしていたのですが。黙秘権を放棄し、インフラス権を活用。
I would ditch the right to remain silent. Alright, Hachikuji. Snitchy Kuji. Start spitting. 1 week ago from now. That's a long time. Okay. Deathtopia. You're the god. That makes sense. Deathtopia. Okay. It was good. It was good, Deathtopia. Shinobu, pay attention. Hachikuji's now not that time for jokes. Start spitting it. What is she doing? What's this? She's treating this like a comedy show. Oh, that's why she was covered in dirt. Oh, she exploded. Wait, really? Oh, okay, but she respawned easy. She just revived. Okay, okay, so she gets buried in dirt later. Oh, interesting. Secret police Hachikuji, bro. Bars. A wrong assumption. Bum bum. Oh, she finished her donuts. It's weird to be buried close to Hachikuji. That like is that maybe that could be random chance to bury, like if somebody doesn't know about Hachikuji and God, to just bury her on the mountain, being like, oh, nobody will go up here. I don't know though. She wanted to get spotted? Is that what you're saying? Oh, she just flashed. Yeah, okay. I think that's fitting. She got the swag. Gone at the airport? Gone, I can't believe you're in this episode so much. I thought we were gonna be in heaven all episode. I'm not gonna lie. Shinobu, why are you standing on top of her like that? Oh, she's gonna wake her up. Or, yeah, later. And high school girls are not tasty enough. So the but why would she mummify too? Or maybe she just mummifies when she starves? It's just so crazy that can't ever go back. Yeah. It's just crazy that whatever's happened to high school girls, I thought was the same thing. Assaulting is a crazy word. Continue. Sure, okay, I could understand that. I could be convinced. But, like, she still met with one of them. And so maybe, like, her meeting with them gave them the ability to mummify. Because they like met with an oddity and that like brought them into the world of oddities, which then allowed their like bottled up emotions to turn into mummification juice. Oh, that's an idea. You think she came here maliciously to eat? I mean, for 600 years, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Oh, we're still using the living message term. That's funny. Background again. Hachikuji on her police patrol. It's a cute little triple snail icon. Good night, Shinobu. Sleep well, Shinobu.
マスターから話を聞くとき、わしがおった方が良いじゃろ。なんならわしが聴取を担当して。
She dove into that shit, bro.
僕はこのまま家に戻らずに大学に。
Yeah, we gotta crack the code.
どこで落ち合いましょうか。
直江津総合病院で落ち合おう。
The hospital. Okay, that's a fair enough place.
発見された被害者も4人目。さすがに情報操作も情報分断も限界だ。事件は複雑。
But why would they pretend that it's deathtopia?
真相がどうあれ今夜で決着をつけないとね。上をしたいの大騒ぎになってしまうよ。
ただ解決を急ぎたい理由は大騒ぎになるからというだけではないだろう。これ以上の被害者は出したくないという正義感。
Sure, yeah.
それだけでもない。もしも明朝に至っても一連の事件が解決を見ていなければ。
Kanginui might come kill us, yeah. Okay, yeah. Fair. That feels like the end of the episode, no? Yeah, I was right. Okay, so you mean to tell me that it's not deathtopia, which kind of necessitates that it's either one of the basketball girls, but it's so crazy. The craziest thing to me is that it can't be Kay. I think that was the first one's name, right? The one that Deathtopia originally met, because she was among the victims. So that's the crazy part to me. I mean, it could be that like, it could be that instead of having like one person that's like activating or like turning people to mummies, that they're kind of all turning to mummies as a group because of their like shared sadness, or not even sadness, but like their shared negative energies around the basketball shit, you know? I actually love this song, bro. But then who are we gonna find? Like that's, in that case, why only 5 of them, right? Because if I'm thinking that it's like not like a person that's turning people to mummies, but like a group sickness that's like spreading, I feel like it would have hit more than 5. Like there would need to be a reason that it only hit 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's that. Interesting. So, hello. There we go. Okay, yeah, lots of information. Give me subtitle browser. I also need to look at the OP. There were no lyrics in the OP though, right? That's crazy. So, it's also kind of crazy though. What did they say? They were saying about her snacking. There's no way she can be the culprit because she can't eat any food other than myself. Because she's a gourmand. She a taster, alright? She's not gonna eat some random high school girls. That is gluttonous, right? But isn't it that... Who else? Okay, because my problem with that thought is she can't eat any food other than myself. 600 years she's been starving? I mean, that's a long time, no? I feel like that can't be true, that it's like any food other than, you know, Shinobu / Princess Acerola or whatever. There's no way, right? Can't imagine. That's just yeah, because then the thought is like, oh, maybe she came here to eat Shinobu, because she's trying to get like another piece of the pie, you know. But that's kind of crazy to me conceptually. I don't know if I would agree with that. That doesn't feel right to me. Just because to imagine that she has not eaten a meal in 600 years and she's coming here for the sole purpose of eating a meal because this is the only meal that she's like willing to eat because her taste, like her standards are so high. Like that kind of makes sense, but the 600 years is just too long. She was literally starving to death. Like consistently. The only way that would work would be that Princess Acerola was such a delicious meal that it sustained her for 600 years. And doesn't that just seem kind of insane? I just feel like that's kind of insane, no? I mean, it could be. You could just, like, the thing is, if the show said that, then I would just agree, you know? I'd just be like, okay, fair enough, she was tasty, you know? But, like, that just, like kind of just don't feel right to me. Because, like, that was, like, her entire thing in the arc was her starving. So it'd be kind of crazy if that one bite was enough. Or it wasn't one bite, I guess. It was like one really long bite, you know. It was a big suck. If that one really long suck was enough to sustain her 600 years, bro. And then she shows up, and then she shows up here, and is good. She even dies on re-entry with Hachikuji, right? As she came in like a firework, and explodes. So she even dies, and to say that like then she respawns, and then she only has a few days left of juice before she runs out. Like if she was starving, I feel like she would have shown up a little earlier to not, because like she gave herself like 5 days, and what'd she do? She just walked around. Because she was with Hachikuji. I mean, what else did Hachikuji and her talk about? Did they really not talk at all? It seems I've died yet again. I came to visit Kishot. It didn't seem she was telling a lie. More than anything, I couldn't help but give directions once asked. That's the kind of god I am. It's my job to guide the lost. So yeah, Hachikuji probably guided, probably saying, hey, Shinobu should be with Araragi in this location, right? Which would be like the college place, whatever. And so why would, that just doesn't make sense, because why would Kishot, it sounds like the first thing that happened, sorry, not Kishot, it sounds like the first thing that happened is Deathtopia pulled up like a meteor, broke through the barrier, and landed by Hachikuji in a splatter of gore, right? And then she was like, hey, I'm looking for Kishot. Hachikuji said, okay, Kishot's in this direction with Araragi. Deathtopia goes, bet, leaves. Why would Deathtopia stop to talk to the high school girl in that case? Right? If she was just trying to bite Kishot and eat Kishot, then she would just go to Kishot. She wouldn't get distracted by a random child or like random teenager, That doesn't make sense. So I don't think it makes sense that she would be here only to eat. Because like A, what I just said, but B, what I previously said about there's no way she's just gonna like come here when she's like barely has any sustenance left, like barely has any ability, because you would need to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room to like get to Kishot, right? So yeah, I feel like Deathtopia had to have been plotting something else, because why else would you talk to the basketball people? But now I don't know why she would. Because originally I thought she ran into the basketball people first, but to run into Hachikuji first, and then because it felt, I guess when she left Hachikuji to go find Kishot, then she ran into Kei. That seems to be the timeline. So why would you talk to them? Because originally I was thinking, last episode I was thinking, oh, she's doing this in order to, like, optics, to, like, present herself a certain way to Shinobu, which could be the case. I mean, like, in a really roundabout way, she did get to, like, eat Kishot with the saliva thing, so maybe she, like, giga planned something, but I don't know, that's kind of a Hail Mary there. Maybe. I mean, but why not just go for Shinobu, right? I don't know. It's just the mummification of Kishot, or of Deathtopia, I feel like it has to be connected to the mummification of the other people. So either she is a victim of the same thing, or she's part of, like, purposefully doing it, right? Could I see her as a victim? I would be really surprised. I'd be really surprised if Deathtopia was a victim. And what I mean by victim would be that she, for whatever reason that I don't understand, talks to Basketball Girl and is like, hey, what's up? Does the intro, and then whatever happens with the mummification happens, and Deathtopia is caught off guard by it and turned into a mummy. I can't see that really happening, because I don't understand why Deathtopia would talk to them unless she was planning for something. Because if she's not going to just snack on them, which was like an original thought, then she needs to do, like, there has to be another reason other than just eating, and I would assume that her other reason was the mummification. Because if she's not going to snack on them, what else is she going to do with them, But why would she want to be a mummy? To get some of the saliva of Acerola delivered by Araragi? I feel like that's just kind of too superficial, no? I mean, she's just going to wake up and be like, I missed that taste. And then that's like the end of the arc? Like, maybe, but I don't know, man. That doesn't feel right to me. Okay, let me look at the OP. I'm surprised that we were in heaven for such a short period of time. We were only there for 5.5 minutes. And it was pretty much just Acerola being like, I guess I'm not looking at the OP quite yet. It's pretty much Acerola just being like, yeah, I feel pretty bad for making Suicide Master shoulder the burden, which maybe the burden is like her new taste, like Acerola's, or not Acerola, Deathtopia's new standards, is that the burden? This princess doesn't regret that her blood got sucked, because it's not about like, I lost my blood, that sucks, but she regrets that she allowed it to happen. Therefore, I feel I am interfering with things. Yeah, I guess my interpretation of the burden would be that she feels bad for giving Deathtopia the standards, and so to repay that a bit, she used Araragi to deliver her saliva. Crazy line. And then she also had the fun remark about how like where she was basically, dude, she has such a like guilty consciousness, you know, where she's talking about like if it was like the ecosystem of an endangered species with vampires, because yeah, I guess she did interrupt the species of vampires, very specifically Deathtopia, through allowing Deathtopia to drink of her blood. So if she feels like she interrupted that, then she's saying that that could be a sin, a heavier sin. And so she wants to protect that species that she kind of fucked up with letting her blood get drinking by delivering the saliva. That's kind of a one-off solution though, but like it still works though. I'll let him cook. I will let him cook. But yeah. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Let me look at the OP. Just visuals. Because I don't think there was a single lyric, man. If there was, at least it didn't appear at the bottom because the subs, but I don't think I heard any. Let me just listen. Okay, so that's Deathtopia turning people to... I mean, here she's turning people to mummies, bro. Look, in the OP, she is sliding past and turning people to X-eyed things. Maybe she's turning people to mummies without drinking their blood? Because we're assuming that she was drinking their blood. Maybe she did it, but she didn't drink their blood. And she did it in some other manner, right? Maybe like just bottled it, or like, I don't know, taught them to. Because I don't even think the basketball girls are like victims that much. I feel like I mean, Kay wanted it to happen, right? That was kind of my interpretation of Kay. Bro, this feels like a classic like horror film, bro. And then like these like passing streetlights are very reminiscent of like one of the previous OPs. I forget the name of it, but like the Shinobu one, it goes like places, bun dun 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 dun. Here's a that one. It reminded me of that one. This shot go crazy, dude. Deathtopia in the crossed out, bro. This shot go crazy. Look at the strand of her like the like red string in her hair that's like going down, so it almost looks like blood. It almost looks like she's bleeding, or like the red string of fate that connects her and Shinobu, something like that. I don't know. That's a really cool visual too. I really like this too. Zing Araragi. That it really felt like a little character introduction, no? Like Araragi Kuyomi. You know, I could see that it being like saying that right here, you know? And Shinobu. I like Shinobu's little outfit here. Is this like French? Why do I get French vibes off of this? What was that slash? I saw that. Okay, just a little red slash. Blood. Hachikuji my goat. Hachikuji! Okay, and then the case file. The murder mystery case file. The 5 mummies. The rest of the basketball team. Who could it be? We do see 1, 2, 3, 4 people with names, and then 4 people that are question marks. Maybe that's the suspect list. I can't read their names, so I'm not sure exactly what that's referring to. And then just pictures of the bodies, and then like a memorial or something. Yeah, this is very much like old detective-esque. That's fun. I really like how they use the red string here again. That's like, because they use the red string for Deathtopia's hair, but then now we're seeing it as like the board to like put together the clues. Codebreaker on it. Oh, that's Deathtopia there. Okay, cool. I didn't get a good look at her on the initial watch. Who's that? Is that Araragi? I mean, I thought it was gone for a second, but it looks like the hair thing. The a Hago or whatever it's called. No, it's not called a Hago. What's it called? Hoge? Something. Whatever it's called. This is a really cool shot though. The like looks like brains getting blasted, you know? I think this is gone, right? Let me look at gone. She's got a long, like, past shoulder length black hair, or like brown hair. Let me go. Oh, I went too far. I mean, it's like the right length, but this looks kind of curly. So maybe it could be. I think it's Araragi. Let me just say it's Araragi. I'll just say that he has the hair thing. And then Shinobu, yeah. So that probably is Araragi because this is Shinobu. That's a good shot of Shinobu with the like clawed hand kind of over the face. A brazier with deathtopia chillin'. That shot go pretty hard, bro. I love this like loose hair or like the red string all loose and like wrapping around. That's such a cool visual. Whoa, what's that though? 5. Okay, so I'm seeing 5 shadows here. I mean, that's gotta be the 5 mummies. Is Deathtopia the victim of the 5 mummies? That'd be a play. In a sense, but I don't want. Yeah, because maybe like in Deathtopia talking with Kay, she became like integrated into like the problems of the basketball team, and then the basketball team having been introduced to being introduced to an oddity, were able to like become oddities themselves, right? Because that's an idea we've seen a lot of times in the show, and so they start turning into mummies, which is like a representation of them trying to like escape from their life, right? Because they're so unhappy. But then, since Deathtopia, like as much as Deathtopia was the key to allowing them to become oddities, she also got like locked into it as well, you know? So like as much as she helped them, it also like turned around and bit her. Because she might have accidentally do it. But I can't help but think that Deathtopia would have wanted it to happen, because why else would she talk to them? If she's not going to drink their blood, why would she talk to them? That's like there's no reason I can think, like, at least originally with the, like, last episode I was thinking that she intentionally did it, like, after wanting to drink their blood, you know? But now it's like she didn't even want to drink their blood, is what Acerola plus Shinobu is saying. So why would she even do it in the first place? So, like, I have so much trouble seeing her as a victim. I mean, that is Deathtopia getting flung off of a cliff right there. That's kind of... I don't know. And then Shinobu Araragi going through some old tapes. No jump scare here. Is this Acerola? This is like the demonic visage of Acerola. Bro, Araragi looked crazy in that shot. Oh! Oh! The 5 mummies holding signs. Shinobu snacking. 4 mummies here, and then somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like we've seen 4 once or twice and not 5 every time, which is kind of notable. Like here, we see 3, and then here it's 4. 4 people with names. This is 4 mummies here. So maybe the 5th mummy won't ever be found. Because that's kind of a point right now, is we've only found 4 mummies, and then in the OP multiple times I'm only seeing 4 mummies. So maybe the 5th mummy is something special. Which could be the person that's doing it, like the culprit is whoever this fifth missing student is, the culprit. But it's not Kay, because Kay was already found. Right? And it'd be so embarrassing if Kay's name wasn't Kay and it was something else and I'm just calling her Kay. Pretty sure it was Kay. It wasn't the person that Deathtopia first met, right? Because she was already found. So it would be crazy if Deathtopia met with her, and then because I think Deathtopia meeting with her it was the catalyst for the oddity stuff starting, right? It's just coincidental to like too good timing to not be. And so for it to be a different student other than Kay would be crazy, right? So I don't think the 5th person is the culprit. I mean, it could be, but I'd be really curious as to like what made that student unique, you know? I think that was just Deathtopia. Yeah, that's just Deathtopia. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing 4 little like things on her. 4 little like cool things, like flowers almost. That's 4 again instead of 5. Oh, that's cool. How her eyes look at her glowing eyes. Oh, that's I like that a lot. I like this a lot. That's really cool for Shinobu. Shinobu mustard! Goated. Interesting. Okay, yeah. It's crazy that Gon's was just here, by the way. I still think that's crazy. How did Gon get here? Gon just walked in, bro. Gon just knew what's up. Also, can I get a look at her face? I feel like there was, yeah, right here. Dang, Princess Acerola being here is crazy, too. That really say something crazy about, like, the human soul in Monogatari if her soul, her spirit came here when Shinobu's still walking around. It's like, well, what's Shinobu composed of? Like, she's literally a split soul now, you know? So that's just insane, like, conceptually to me. It's a really interesting concept. Oh boy, you know? Like if Shinobu dies as a vampire, what happens to her spirit? Does she have like she gotta have an animating spirit in some way, you know? So like, is she gonna reunite with her Princess Acerola self, or is that just like a GG, you know? And it's crazy that we're gonna go crack a code that's probably gonna flip everything like on its head right before Deathtopia even wakes up. Because Deathtopia is going to be able to explain this all, but because we're worried about a new victim, we have to go crack the code and like keep making stuff happen. So we're probably going to crack the code, get a big reveal, and then Deathtopia is going to be the person to like explain everything, basically. She's going to be the one to deliver the punchline. This is also crazy too. To dump them at the bottom of a reservoir with their ankles tied to weights. Isn't that literally where their body was found? Or like how it was? Like not just in a lake, but like chained in the lake. You know, hey, look, it's the snail thing, the triple snail thing. That's like Hachikuchi's like god crest. Yeah, right here. She had weights attached to her, and she had been sunk to the bottom. But like, why though? Why would you? So attaching weights is to say that you don't want them found, which then is like what happened with Deathtopia, where she was buried on the mountain. And so was it just coincidence that Hachikuji found her because she was buried on Hachikuji's mountain? Because I could see that. I mean, that makes Deathtopia out to be a victim again, though, right? That Deathtopia was a victim of mummification, much the same way that the other girls were, and because this girl was purposefully hidden, and it seems like Deathtopia was purposefully hidden as well, or she was purposely put. But like, I almost just said she was purposely put on the mountain to be found by Hachikuji. But in that case, why cover her in dirt, right? Like that makes it kind of unworkable, you know? Covering her in dirt like makes it so that like, oh, I'm actively trying to hide her. So whoever did this to her, to this girl, whatever this girl's name is, also I think did whatever happened to Deathtopia. Which then takes me back to the fifth person's now the culprit. Which is crazy though, because why would the fifth person be the culprit? Because it's not Kay. Like how would this, maybe, what, did Deathtopia meet with Kay? And then Kay was like, no. Vampires are real. That's interesting. And then like told the group text about it, and then one of them, and then they started becoming mummies, and then one of them became the mummy lord, the Sphinx master. Is that what you're telling me? The Pyramid King, the Pharaoh. Imagine it like they do like an Egyptian oddity. That'd be kind of cool, where it's like super like Egyptian mythology. That would just be kind of crazy to me because of. Like, it'd be like an unnamed fifth student would be the main culprit. I mean, Kambaru, Higasa are still, like, relevant somewhat. I don't see either of them being, like, the culprit, though. But I guess it's worth mentioning that, like, they're at least named characters that are relevant to the basketball team. But their entire thing was being, like, like people that were in it but are outside of it now. So it would be kind of hard to, like... You know what I mean? Was Higasa completely outside of it? Oh man, what even episode was that? Let me see. I feel like because maybe that's a move, right? That is it this one 10 right here? Because if Higasa outside of it completely? Let me see. It's probably actually the last episode. When I was captain. Yeah, that's Higasa talking. When I was captain. So yeah, she's out of it. That's what I thought. I thought for a moment that maybe she was still in it and she was just like but no, she's gone. I retired in April. Okay, yeah, and that's why everything fell apart. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Thank goodness. So in that case, yeah, it can't be Higasa because Higasa's not even there. Like she tried to fix it, she couldn't fix it, and now she's not there. So it'd be crazy if she's not there, but she still is the reason they were mummifying. That'd be kind of crazy to me. So in that case, I mean, the blame just falls on the fifth culprit to me. Or like another basketball student, maybe like the current captain, whoever the current captain is. But I don't know anything about that. But why hide the body? And why blame Deathtopia? Blaming Deathtopia, I guess, gives you more time, right? I mean, it's like a red herring, throws them off your trail a little bit. But that's even assuming you're getting hunted down, which I guess is a fair assumption. But you're blaming Deathtopia specifically, which means you knew Deathtopia. But it's, yeah, okay, so Kay either told everybody or told other people in her group, maybe just 4 other people, her like 4 closest basketball, like friend enemies, right? Maybe she just told them about Deathtopia, so now everybody knows Deathtopia, because whoever is doing this needs to either be Deathtopia or know Deathtopia. And only Kay for sure knows it, but Kay's a victim, so it can't be Kay. So Kay must have told somebody else, and then that other person did it. Cinema? Absolute cinema? That's gotta be the situation. I just don't know, like what makes that person unique that they're mummifying other people? Because I don't think it's just general sentiment, bad blood in the air, because then why would Deathtopia get involved? I mean, that could be the case, but like, it's crazy that why would she even want to do any of that? Maybe she sees all the relationship between the girls and the basketball team, and it reminds her of her relationship with Shinobu, with a kiss shot. Maybe that's the move, right? Just she's like, dang, y'all have it rough. They're like enemies, but also like want to be close thing. I can help y'all get closer. I don't freaking know. Maybe there's empathy there or something. Like that's like a very loose reason. Suicide Master, been a while. Do you remember me? It's me. I am the vampire of prepared death. I left a simple code, but did you solve it? Yeah. He wants to place... Yeah. Somebody wants to place the blame on Suicide Master. I'm not even sure if it's a vampire, though. Well, like, we're assuming vampire. And we're assuming that the mummies are failed vampirifications. And that could very well be true. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a twist and it was a different angle. Especially with Deathtopia as like a mummy herself. Yeah. Though it very well could be a vampire. Like maybe Deathtopia bit one of the girls and turned one of them into a vampire, like at their request, and then that girl as a vampire like wreaked havoc within all the basketball people in order to like have everybody escape from their lives that they hate, you know? Like that is a possibility, but also I don't think Deathtopia would ever do that, right? She doesn't want to snack on, she doesn't want to be gluttonous, is what like the entire point of this episode was. So why would she be drinking blood? And then why would she minionize some girl just because they're like they're having like a bad life? You know, I feel like it's supposed to be, you know, that's such a distraction from her reason for coming here, which is Shinobu. So yeah, I don't think that's the case. I don't think there's even another vampire. I think it's just whatever bad juju hit the basketball team, turned everybody to mummies, including Deathtopia, right? And Deathtopia either wanted this to happen. I mean, maybe she's a victim, but she is the reason for it happening. I think she is the catalyst for oddity behavior in the basketball group. So it'd be really crazy to me if she didn't want this to happen because she chose to talk to that girl. She chose to introduce herself to Kay. So I feel like Deathtopia, can you just explain yourself? But why? I can't figure out the why. I think the rest makes sense to me, but I don't know why, which makes me doubt my reasoning. That's pretty much where I'm at. Okay. Anything else this episode? I liked Police Chief Hachikuji. That was fun. Her Araragi making out with the mummy is crazy. But that's just the show, bro. I've become completely desensitized to this show, bro. I had my character arc, bro. As much as I denied it. Could you stop? Why is she looking at me like that? She's doing like a nerd emoji thing. Hachi actually, bro. Colon, Hachi actually, end colon. Should I try to solve this? It's a cipher. Okay, yeah, that's all I got for that. Anyways, I want Police Chief Hachikuji. I just want to look at that. Oh, like in this thing, the 620, 610. Let me look at that again. 820, 280, 610, 160. 8822, 6611, right? There's like crosses here. 2 crosses and then a straight line. Like visually is similar to Deathtopia's hair, right? Deathtopia's hair string is 2 crosses and then a straight line in the OP. XX line. So maybe that's what the code is reminiscent of Deathtopia's hair pattern. But I don't know why. Why they would do that, because they've already had a message left behind that's supposed to frame Deathtopia. So I mean, what is it supposed to be, a second one? That is literally the most Hail Mary guess I've ever come up with, that visually it kind of looks like Deathtopia's hair ornament. I mean, maybe! And if that is the case, then this person saw Deathtopia. But then why leave it on the code? Why leave it on the phone? Just to frame Deathtopia again? I don't know. It's probably I assume it's a different code. Like, I don't know what the code is for, but I assume it's something else. So we'll just have to see. But yeah, dude, Police Chief Hachikuji interrogating people. That's the right here, bro. Police Kuji, Copy Kuji, Hachi police brutality. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Okay, I think that's about it for this episode. Good episode. I'm really intrigued on how they're gonna finish this out. Dude, I'm like, it's one of those things where this arc is so contingent on the punchline. You know, I'm so like the Princess Acerola Deathtopia arc. Even if the punchline was kind of garbo, like I loved it visually so much, and like how the the atmosphere. I love the atmosphere so much that like that in and of itself was really, really like interesting and good to me. This though is setting up for the craziest punchline. It's like actually a mystery, like really hard. And they've done this before, you know, like it's not new for Monogatari, of course. But I feel like this, like it's so contingent on like, what are they about to do to me, bro? Because I don't know what's going on and I need to know and I'm trying to figure it out. So it's like contingent in that kind of way, you know? So I don't know. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with that. But yeah, honestly, and also, I'm the god of lost children, the god of strolls. Children is too young to account for the teenage girls, yeah? Alright. That was just a little thought I had. Like maybe Hachikuji's like, I don't know, can Hachikuji clutch with the basketball people at all? Probably not, but I guess she's going on the hunt. We'll see. Hachikuji, I mean, she's done enough. She saved Deathtopia. Well, yeah, she saved Deathtopia by bringing Aragi over, so Hachikuji's already clutched things once. That's my clutchy Kuji right there. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. Episode 11 of Monogatari, Shinobumonogatari, something like that. On to the next, should be exciting. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe. If you're new, blah, blah, blah. Comment down below if you have anything to say, or join the Discord and talk to me other Monogatari fans there. But until the next episode, that's all I got, but I will be seeing you then. Peace.